Joining us now is Jim DiPrima. He's the CEO of PAO Group Incorporated. PAOG is their stock symbol. Great to talk to you again, Jim.
Good to see you too.
Now, you've been guys been putting out a lot of exciting news lately. Why don't you bring us up to date?
Yeah, there's a couple of different areas that we really have pushed. Number one, obviously our stock is trading on PAOG and it is now current. So we've got our financials published, and I think that has helped some of the shareholders that have taken an interest in wanting to get involved with our company. On another note with that, I've also been working with some of the older debt holders, and I think we're going to be able to make some modifications there in the near future so that we can clean up the balance sheet a little bit, if you will, position ourselves a little better for some of the financing we're going to need for the R&D that we're looking at. So that's the first step. We're also now partnering with the group from PURA that sold us the cultivating area down in Farmerville, Texas. They're going to start to develop a lab so that they can start working with some other research facilities down in Texas with hemp. And so I think that's going to be another good position for us to help develop our cultivating of the hemp and the CBD potential product for RSPX.
Well, it's kind of amazing as we've seen hemp become universally accepted pretty much across the country. More states are putting it on their ballot this fall during the election. It's a burgeoning industry, to say the least.
I agree with you. I think that we're in a pretty good position right now to have a strong supplier like we do down in Texas for what we need to do research-wise and then going forward.
So down in Texas, they'll actually be growing the product as well as testing it, researching it for additional product variations?
That's correct, yes. And, you know, with addition, we also have some other testing facilities that we're working with. Some of the previous individuals that when we took over the RSPRX product were starting to go through a lot of the research that was done there and bringing it a little bit more up to speed and refining it a little more. And those people have been very helpful, and they're very excited about us taking it to the next level.
What would you say, Jim's been the biggest challenge facing you and this company since you took over as CEO?
I think primarily it's been getting the financials back in shape. That's been one of the issues. And then obviously finding the right partners for going forward. You know, we have to develop a product that FDA has to approve. We also want to do something in the COVID area, so that we want to get some fast track approvals with the FDA. So just being able to partner with the right people. There's a lot of people out there in the industry that are wannabes, but they're really not the type of individuals we want to partner with. Okay.
You've not really expounded on the COVID side of things in previous interviews. Anything on tap you can share with us there?
Well, just that we've looked at a lot of the research that's been done with this RSPRX product and the capability it has for reducing a lot of the issues with COPD. And we've also reached out to a couple of other individuals that are on an international level. We're actually talking to an Israeli firm right now that could introduce us through some of their symposiums to other people that are in the R&D area. Some of these people are already working in macular degeneration products and so forth. So we think there's probably 2 or 3 different real benefits to working with a group internationally now. Number one, he's going to introduce us to the whole global ecosystem where we can expand our R&D with people that are already in that area. And number two, he's going to introduce us to some international financing, even though we're not sure we're going to need to go that direction. We feel pretty comfortable with what we have in place already. And then lastly, we'll see where we stand with everybody else. We'll see how competitive we can really be once our product hits the market.
Once again, the company is PAO Group Incorporated, PAOG. Great update, Jim. Thanks so much for joining us once again.
Thank you.